All right, guys. Now let's talk about the Oscars yesterday. Chris Rock obviously said a remark on Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith felt some type of way, because she's dealing with a disease with her hair. Her hair falls out, so she has to cut it short. So Chris Rock was joking on her, calling her G.I. Jane, and Will Smith took it a certain way. But there's a place and a time for everything, guys. Will Smith should have. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's right. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously defending his wife. His wife's no angel either. We know that, what she's been putting Will through. There's a certain way to do things, especially when you're in live television. You know what I'm saying? He could have sat down and just yelled at him, "Yo, that's my wife. Keep my wife's name out your mouth." That would have been more appropriate, if you want to say, instead of coming up and slapping Chris Rock in the face. You know what I'm saying? That was just, it wasn't necessary, but there could have been a different way to approach this. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Rock's is a comedian. They clown on everybody. They were joking on Magic Johnson on his HIV. You know what I'm saying? It's just they're comedians. It's just how hypocritical the fucking celebrity industry is. This is why that industry is so corrupted and wicked anyways. It's sellouts, you know what I'm saying? And it's all distractions, guys. That's what all it is. To fucking distract us and what the fuck we gotta do in our lives and shit. But, it's... What can we do? You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock said what he said because he's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? He can say that. But I guess Will Smith took it another way, took it out of proportion, and he apologized. But it's just distractions, guys. It's just so hypocritical, man, how the industry is, man. So when comedians can joke on this person, but they can't joke on that person. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Chris Rock. I like both of them. I like Chris Rock and Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? They're both, are good actors, good comedians. But Chris Rock is a comedian. Will Smith should have known that. You know what I'm saying? So does Jada. Jada should have known that as well. But he could have just went out. He should have came out of it. He could have approached Chris Rock in another way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting up and slapping him, he could have just, like I said before, he could have just yelled at him and said, "Yo, keep my wife's name out of your mouth." That's more appropriate, I guess. But there's a different way to handle that situation. Not just get up and slap somebody. You gotta respect. You gotta be more conservative and be more respectful because you are on live TV. You're in the Oscars. You gotta behave yourself and approach that situation in a certain way, not the way you did it. It was a different way to do things. There's a different way to handle things, and the way he handled it wasn't cool. And Will Smith knows that. He knows that what he did was, was uncalled for. He could have just approached Chris Rock another way, and everything would have been, handled, a certain way. The whole situation was just uncalled for. Will could have approached. There was many methods he could have did to approach the situation, but he just chose to just, go up there and just slap him, and that's just, you don't do that. There's a certain way to behave. The way you behaved was uncalled for, and next time, it is what it is. It already happened. What can you do? And next time you should handle things another way, I guess. But what can we do? This is the industry they're in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna talk. Everybody's going to have their opinions to the situation, and it is what it is. What can you do?